Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to Ollie Nowadays. Hope you're doing well. Okay, I would say I'm fine myself, chilling, doing life. Yeah, so there's a few questions that you probably have in your mind. Where have I been, first off, because I haven't posted in like probably 3 days, something like that. And also, what's going to happen to the future of the channel, because we are reaching soon to 3k subscribers, and what I really plan to do with that. My few ideas that I've got to make content more engageable and just easier for you guys to watch, because I know it's not the best quality content. I could do better and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna get into it by saying, first off, okay, so the reason why I haven't been posting, I've been really worn out. Okay, like, I think me posting every day, it wasn't healthy. Me having to stress about, oh shoot, the algorithm's not going to recommend me again, is it, if I post? And honestly, that hasn't worked out, because, they're obviously not recommending my content. I get about like 20 to 30 views per video a day. Okay, it's not healthy. Like, some of my videos, like, say, I don't know, the Hungry Sam ones get about like 1,000 views, but then when I change up the content style, it's like, oh shoot, we don't like you anymore, so it's gone back to 20. So I've kind of been like trying to find an idea for the channel that does it like best with the views. I guess down a good algorithm for the For You page. Like, I'm thinking of doing long form videos again and doing compilations, because I could stick to shorts, but then I'll do compilations instead, which would work out fine. So like 1 hour compilations of me just reacting and stuff, and that would be pre-existing shorts. Won't be any new ones, but maybe new ones for members. So yeah, join that, because no one has, and I'm really sad about that, because it's really cheap. So please join it. I'm joking, but please go join. Sorry for the plug. But yeah, I've just been really worn out recently. I haven't really been able to post because I've been tired. And if you were a content creator, or you are a content creator, something like that, you know how hard it is to, maintain a good content schedule. Some people don't really take that into account when they like say, oh my god, we need more. You mean, well, why are you not posting? All that. And I'm not saying to those who've been wondering where I am, why haven't you been posting, but like, still, some people just rage bait about it, and it's really annoying. Alright, so now I'm going to go on to the future of the channel, what I'm going to do for 3k subs, etc, etc. So I've been sort of thinking of changing the content topics, because I do a lot of food stuff, and that has been like mainly the channel's start, and then been doing that. But some of my audience are obviously younger, so I'm going to maybe do like more gaming reaction things and stuff like that. Stuff that is shorter, and sometimes even more longer content, but like, we're going to do longer shorts, maybe 3-minute shorts. Something that can maintain people watching it for, I don't know, 2 days, and then I upload for another 2 days, because I don't want to be tired again and stuff like that. So basically, imagine I post a 3-minute short today, yeah, that has 2 days to go viral, and that's me done. I can have a day to record and Monday to relax, yeah, and people will be happy, because yeah, some people just have like a 6-second attention span. It's not very good attention span these days, so that's them done for 2 days. Okay, 3 minutes, some people just divide it into 150. I don't know. It's because I've noticed on YouTube Shorts that I keep getting recommended the same stuff, and obviously people might come back to that. And that's another thing I want to talk about, right, is there is a lot of YouTube Shorts creators who aren't popping up anymore. They aren't getting recommended, and that's happening with me. I think the aspect of Shorts is sort of dying off now. Like, I keep seeing less and less comments on videos. I keep saying less and less views. I think the long form videos are sort of coming back to YouTube, and YouTube Shorts sort of dying off now. Like, I would say TikTok and Instagram Reels. Okay, let's talk about Instagram Reels. I have no like words for it, but in comparison to YouTube, it is better. Let's be fair now. Okay, let's just look at the comments on there, and you'll see how cinema it is, yeah? But honestly, this is one of the times I'm saying that TikTok is better than YouTube Shorts, because honestly, I find it really cringe when people talk about YouTube Shorts. And I try to make reaction content for YouTube Shorts, because not many people do that anymore, and it's mostly just like POVs. I tried the POV market, it don't work, okay? For me, it don't work. It's very cringe, and I have to sit there and do like 50 attempts doing POVs. So yeah, I don't know what you guys want to see on the channel, but please let me know, because I will just do it. People are not unsubscribing, but they're just not viewing my videos anymore, because I see like the audience going down. So please, so yeah, there is another thing I want to talk about, yeah. And that is, like, please just subscribe, because it does help the channel a lot. And also, like, a lot of creators are leaving the platform now, which I think is kind of sad. Like, these younger kids are saying, oh, shoot, that crate is leaving now. And then I'm like, yeah, but you didn't really give him any support anyway, so, you know, that's kind of why they're leaving. I think that's a C thing. Like, if you don't just click the like button or anything like that, they're gonna not get recommended as much, you know. I think creators like Jelly in that, you know, they don't get recommended as much anymore because they don't get likes, they don't get views. And that's why we tell them, oh, please like, subscribe. It helps them a lot, you know. It's gonna help keep their job and not have to work at McDonald's. So, you know, don't make that happen, guys. And don't let that happen to me. So, you know, please subscribe, man. Because I'm flipping needing support, man. Yeah, so that's what's happened with the channel, yo. I thought I'd rant a bit about YouTube Shorts and also what's happened because I haven't posted. I don't want you guys to start, like, opening an investigation about me missing. But yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. So please, as I said, smash the like button, subscribe, flipping destroy Brutalizer, man. I don't know, man. Yeah, that's me signing out. Peace, one and all.